So, top tips on what to do and how to stay on track when life is really busy. So, first thing I always say for this is to have a plan for what you're going to eat throughout the week and just day to day as well. This is going to help you so much because you're so busy and you've got so much going on. You need to minimize the amount of willpower being spent throughout the day. So, you've got that to use on other things that you're doing. So, before things get busy at the weekend, have a look at the week ahead, make a plan for what's going to happen, what you're going to be eating. Sticking to default meals as well, default kind of healthy options that you know you enjoy, things that are quick to make up, things that you can grab and go. And then making a plan, maybe just day to day as well, just like checking in, making sure you know what you're having tomorrow. You can tweak things as you go along. You can make a plan tonight for tomorrow. That's still going to help you out. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be amazing, healthy food every meal, but knowing what you're having and having less decisions to make in a day will save you a lot of calories and a lot of accidental decisions that didn't help you out in the long run. And then it's thinking in terms of what are the things that are likely to trigger you or throw you off track when things are really hectic. And it's looking at situations that can crop up, maybe if you're tired or if you're at work and there's just biscuits or cakes lying around, like what can you do in these situations to help yourself out? Often, again, it comes back to planning and being prepared. So having an idea of what you want to be eating and knowing that you've got a healthy snack there. If someone brings in cakes and you don't want to be having them, then you've got something that you can have instead, or you've got your favorite cup of tea you can go make, or you've got something else you can be getting on with. And then it's also looking really closely at the thoughts you're kind of telling yourself. So often with things like this, we start to think that it's not fair, like other people get to eat what they want. I really want that. It's going to taste so good. Why am I restricting myself? It's just everyone else is eating it. I want to eat it as well. And then you eat it and then you feel bad. So what we want to do with that is think, what is the most helpful thing I can tell myself right now? And for example, with the cakes and biscuits, it could be that you're telling yourself now you are in control, like you're not restricted. You can eat those things if you really want them, but you're choosing not to. And that's because you're waiting for something better. Like you want to feel great and you want to save those calories for something that's actually going to be really tasty. So if it's a shop bought bit of cake, it might not be worth it. And you can think, yeah, I'm in control. I'm choosing not to have it. I feel great for that. I'm going to save that for something that really is delicious and I'm going to really enjoy it when I have that thing. And then it's telling yourself again, like every single day, I can do this, I am on track, and you will slip up and that's fine. It's making sure you remember that you don't ever have to be perfect. You don't have to cram in loads of exercise. If you're just walking as much as you can, those things are really going to help. And it's thinking as well about like, what is your goal and why are you working towards that goal? Because you're busy, it can easily drag you off track and you can kind of think, do you know what, I can't do this right now, there's too much going on. But life is always busy, there's always things going on. It doesn't mean you can't achieve your goal. So thinking, how can you get excited about this? Like, how can you remind yourself of what's important to you? Could it be that you have like a screensaver on your phone, it's like a picture that reminds you of what you're doing, what's your goal? Could it be a screensaver on your computer or a little post-it note or something next to the screen that just remind you, you look at that and you think, yes, that's why I'm doing this. That's going to help me stay on track and just make the next best decision that I can. And then just continuing with that process, learning from any slip-ups, making sure you don't feel you need to be perfect. You're just doing the basics as well as you can, making plans, being active when possible, and continuing on. And you'll see amazing progress from doing that. If you're telling yourself the right things, if you're making sure that your thoughts are helpful and you redirect your brain to think good things, helpful things, whenever it kind of veers into this is too hard, this isn't working, etc., you will make fantastic progress with that. If you need any help, just let me know. Talk to you soon.